Okay. Other than steel tap, we have cloth or linen tap, metallic tap, invert tap. Okay. What is cloth or linen tap? It is 12 to 15-meter wide cloth or linen is varnished to resist moisture. And graduations are marked. They are provided with brass handle and the length of cloth or linen tap is about 10 meter. Are you able to hear? It is about 10 meter, 20 meter, 25 meter, and 30 meter. They are not popular because due to moisture or dampness they shrink, extend due to stretching, and they are not strong. And metallic tape. These are made up of varnished strip of waterproof linen interwoven with small wires of brass and copper and bronze. They are provided with a handle at the end. About 100 lengths are provided. Okay. So these step lengths are found in 20 meter, 30 meter, and 50 meter available. Okay. And steel tape. Steel tape consists of 6 to 10 mm wide strip with metal ring at free and wound in la- leather or a corrosion resistant metal case. These tapes are available in 1 meter, 2 meter, 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, 50 meter length. Invert tape. And these tapes are generally made up of an alloy of which nickel and steel, which has very low coefficient of thermal expansion. The weight of the tape is 6 mm. It is available in 30, 50, and 100 meter lengths. It is the most accurate tape but is expensive. It is delicate and hence should be handled with care. It undergoes change in length due to continuous use because it has a low coefficient of thermal expansion. That's why, which is known as creep of the material. Hence, it is necessary to ascertain its true length of its all. This step is used for baseline measurement in surveying. Astor is required for horizontal measurements. So arrows, pegs, ranging rods, ranging poles, offset. Arrows means when the length of the line to be measured is more than chain length, there is need to mark the chain length. Okay, so we use arrows. They are made up of 4 mm diameter tempered steel wire with one end shapen and other end bent into a loop. Pegs. To mark the station points, wooden pegs are used. They are made up of hardwood of 25 mm, 150 mm long with a tapered. When driven to in ground, they project to about 40 mm. Ranging rods. For ranging intermediate points in measuring 2 to 3 meter long rods are used. They are made up of hardwood. The rods are usually circular in section with 30 mm diameter. They are painted with 200 mm color, black of red and white. Already you have used ranging rods, pegs, and ranging poles. Ranging poles are similar to ranging rod, except that they are longer. They are 4 meter to 8 meter long, and their diameter varies from 60 to 100 mm. They are made up of hard wood or steel. They are fixed in the ground by making 0.5 meter holes and then pegged to keep the pole vertical. They are provided with larger flags at their top. Next, offset rod. These rods are similar to ranging rod. Plumb bob. Generally, plumb bob is used in plain table serving. Okay. And line ranger. It is an optical instrument used for locating a point of a line. It consists of a two isosceles prism placed one over the other and fixed in an instrument with handle. The diagonals of the prisms are silvered so as to reflect the rays. Referring to figure A, AB is a line and it is intended to locate point C. The surveyor holds the instrument in hands near point selected as the desired point for observation. If the position of the observer is not exactly on the line AD, ranging rod A and B appear separated. Okay, generally line ranger is is used to range the line. Okay, don't left meeting. How many students are there? At the starting, 43 students are there, and some are now left. I will give them absent. Daniel, some cannot hear. He they have written the roll numbers and they left the meeting. What is that? I will take attendance serially, okay? Because this time last time I have recorded your uh, for a point for this. It happens only the optical square is exactly on line AB. Okay, ranging a survey line. So what is ranging? Actually, we have done ranging in um, leveling. When survey line is longer than a chain length, it is necessary to align intermediate points on survey line. The process of locating intermediate points on the survey is known as ranging. The methods of ranging are classified as direct ranging and indirect ranging. What is direct ranging? Suppose two points are visible from each other, then it is indirect. Then the ranging is indirect ranging. This is possible if the first and last points of survey line are intervisible. In this figure, you can see A, B are 2 points. Now it is necessary to locate point C in the line AB, which is slightly less than a chain length from A. It needs two persons. Uh, at point A and B, ranging rods are placed. Ranging rod A, ranging rods are placed at A and B position. The assistant of survey position himself at close to line AB are possible at a distance slightly less than a chain length and hold the ranging rod. The survey or positions himself approximately 2 meters behind A. He directs the assistant to move to the left or right of the line AB till he finds the ranging rods A, B, C in a line. The surveyor always observe at lower portion of the ranging rod the signals used in instructing the assistant at C while ranging. Those who have written your roll numbers in chat box at the end of the class, I will take attendance and you have to respond. Okay. Okay. Next is indirect ranging. When indirect ranging is used, when the 2 points are not visible from each other. That means They are not intervisible. The server has to go for indirect ranging. This is also called reciprocal ranging. The invisibility of points may be due to unevenness of the ground or due to long distance. In figure A, in this figure shows cross section of the ground, which is a typical case of invisibility. So this is A point and this is B point. They are not visible from each other. Figure B shows the plan M and N are 2 points. So in figure 2, M and N are 2 points to be fixed or AB such that the both points are visible from A. So in intervisible points, what we have to do? We use M and N 2 points where we can see M from A and N from B station. Okay. It needs four people to fix M and N, one person near each point A, B, M, and N. The persons at M and N position themselves near M and say M1 and M2. This is M1, this is M2. First, person at A directs the person at M to come to M2. Okay? M person which is at point M, A directs M to come at M2 so that A, M, M2, and N1. This is N1 in N points. This is N1, N2, and N3. Okay. So then the person at B directs the person N1 to move M2 so that B, N1, M2 are in the same line. In the next cycle, again the person A directs the person to move move M to move M3 such that A, M3, N2. A, okay, let me annotate to move M3 such that A, M3 and N2 are in a line. Okay. Then the person at B, okay. In the next cycle, again the person A directs the M1 to move at M3 such that A, M1 and N2 are in the same line, which is followed by direct person N2 to move N3 by person B. The process continues till A, M, and B comes in the same line. Okay. Measurement of distance and sloping ground. In surveying, horizontal distances are required. If the ground is sloping, there are two methods to get horizontal distance. One is direct method, another is indirect method. Direct method, this method is known as stepping method since the line is measured in smaller step length. Let AB be the length of line to be measured on a sloping ground. The surveyor holds the tape firmly at B. The surveyor, this method is known as stepping method. Since the line is measured in smaller step length, let AB be the length of the line to be measured on a sloping ground. The surveyor holds the tape firmly at A and leader goes with a convenient height 11 of tape, say 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter, and a ranging rod is in hand. After ranging, The leader holds the chain horizontally. He may be guided by the surveyor or other in the partly or horizontally of the tap. After stretching the tap with the help of a plumb bob or by dropping a pebble, the leader transfers the end of the tap to the ground and marks. The method of length of the tap selected is such that the drop is never more than the eyesight of the leader. Okay, the two-step method lengths. The procedure continues till the total length is measured. It is preferable to measure down the slope rather than up. Okay, since the server can hold the tape firmly if the measurement are down the hill, so in direct method, we use down the hill. We measure down the hill. In this method, the tape is preferred over chain since it is light and hands can be stretched horizontally, keeping sag at minimum. Indirect method. So in indirect method, if the slope of the ground is gentle, these methods may be employed. In this method, linear measurement is along the sloping ground and it involves angular measurement. Also, the following three methods are common use. First method, the total length is to be divided each segment having particular slope that is d equal to summation of L cos theta. So suppose A and B, this is the total length. We divided into L1, L2 and L3 and taking a slope. And D is given by, slope is given by D equal to summation of L cos theta. And we used for slope, we use one instrument that is called clinometer. Okay, this is your clinometer. For measuring the slope, we use clinometer. In second method, the difference in level H is measured by knowing the slope ground length L and equivalent horizontal length capital L can be calculated. So A, B are the 2 points. Suppose the length is L, the horizontal length is L, then L will be equal to root over L square minus H square. Third method. This method is useful when intermediate points are aligned are to be used for taking offset. Precise measurement. Baseline measurement. A baseline is an important line in the skeleton of triangulation used for preparing maps. In preparing a map, normally this is the first line to be drawn over which the other lines are drawn to form a triangular sketch. So baseline is the this line from where we use to form another triangle. Okay. This is the first line to be drawn over which the lines are drawn to form triangular skeleton. Then there is, with respect to the secondary lines, other details are filled up. The baseline is to be measured more precisely to minimize the errors in surveying. For the measurement of baseline, steel tapes are used and care is taken to check the length of tape frequently. Force applied in stretching tape is measured. Horizontally of the line is ensured and temperature is recorded so that necessary correction can be applied. The instrument used by various person may differ slightly, but basic method of baseline measurement is given below. Always three standard tapes are used for measurement and other two checking the true length of the tape. So Next is your tap corrections, which is very, very important. There are some corrections for tap. And the following five correction may be calculated for measured length of chain. Number one is correction for absolute length, correction for slope, correction for temperature, correction for pull, and correction for sag. Correction for absolute length. Let L is the designated length of the tap. LA is the absolute length of the tap. Then correction is given by C equal to LA minus L. If the total length measured is L, then the correction is given by L, this formula, L C divided by L. If the absolute length of the tape is greater, correction will be positive, and if negative, the correction is also negative. Thus, correct length L is given by L dash equal to L plus A. If A is measured area with incorrect tape, the correct area is given by this formula. Correction for slope. So, slope correction formula is given by C suffix L. C suffix L, S, L equal to H square divided by twice L, where L is the length measured and the difference in the level for the first and the last point H are given. Correction for temperature is let alpha is the coefficient of thermal expansion of the material, and Tm is the mean temperature, T naught is the temperature at which the tape is standardized, and L is the measured length. Then temperature for correction is given by Ct equal to La into Tm minus T naught. What is Tm? Mean temperature during measurement. T naught is the temperature which the tape is standardized. Next, correction for pull. So correction for pull is given by Cp equal to P minus P naught into L divided by AE. What is E? Young's modulus of the material of the tap. A is the cross sectional of the tap. P is the pull applied. Pull applied during the measurement, and P naught is the standard pull, and L is the measured length of the chain. Next is correction for sag. So sag correction is while taking reading, if the tape is suspended between two support, the tape sags under the own weight. Suppose this is the 2 point. If the tape is sagging, like sagging means, sorry, this way, okay. The tape sags under its own weight, as shown in the figure 3.1. The shape of the tape is catenary. Hence, measured length is more than the actual length. Hence, this correction is subtractive. So, say correction is always subtractive. The correction is given by C suffix S equal to 1 by 24 into W divided by P into L. What is W? Self weight of the tap, the weight of the tap per span length. P is the pull applied during the measurement, and L is the measured length. If pull pool is larger than standard pool, the correction is positive, and correction is the correction for seg is always negative. The pool for which these two correction neutralize each other is called normal tension. So there are some problems related to corrections. Then we move to the compass survey. Next chapter, okay? What happened? Total participant is 60. So I am going to take your attendance. All of you, please respond. What is the total number of students in fourth sem? What is the total student? Can
120.
anyone? Huh? 120?
120.
Is it correct? No. How much? 110. I don't know. In ERP, I have got 120. So let's take the attendance. What is the date? Today is 13. 05, 2021. So Oliver Singh.
Present, ma'am. Ma'am, present.
Okay. Next, Yeshina Tokchom.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nishita
Present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Rimu Desi. Rimu Desi.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay. Nyamarite. Nyamarite. Absent. Wakil. Wakil Sokini. Wakila Sokini. Absent. Senti Julu Lamtur. Senti Julu Lamtur. Absent. Imnuk Zamir. Imnuk Sungba. Zamir. Present.
Roll number 18, present. Ma'am.
Roll number 18. What is your name? Zamir.
Imnak Sumba.
Given. Muksumba given. Sangtam. Sangtam. Meite. Chong Tam. Angonba Meite. Absent.
Ma'am.
Please respond
19.
quickly, okay? I'm giving one by one, okay? Langkop Bisorjit Meite. These are civil engineering student or what? Kalung Sero. Kalung Sero. Max Meirembam.
Present, ma'am. Present.
Okay. Jumopotom. Jumopotom. Likhatama. Likhatama. Quickly. My meeting will end. That's right. Madhusmita Poddar.
মেম মধুস্মিতা পদ্মাৰ বেলেগ কলেজত এডমিশ্যন লৈছে
Okay, left out. ক'ত লৈছে?
মেম অসম ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিং কলেজ
Jam Wangchu.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
T. Litingse Shangtam. Absent. Tofang View. Tofang View.
Present, ma'am.
Gyati Donin.
Yati is present.
V. Valentina Devi. And Valentina Devi. Atung Dodam. Quickly. Absent. Belson Deborma. Absent, I think. Jantungo Z. Sheng Lao.
Present, ma'am.
Niharika Borua.
Present, ma'am.
Imli Sangla Kichu.
Yes, ma'am.
My God. Name one student. John Kerry Jana.
Yes, ma'am.
Mannar.
Present, ma'am. Present,
Putum
ma'am.
Chiri. Putum
Yes,
Chiri.
ma'am. Present. Present, ma'am.
Okay.
Present.
Okay, Vidyasagar Angam.
Present, ma'am.
Demehi.
present ma'am
Hamchandra Ponam. Hamchandra Ponam. Absent. Daniel H. Aomi. Getom Ite. Mei Chungba Longchar.
Present, ma'am.
Sophie Kramul Haq. Sophie Kramul Haq. Absent. Akidul Islam.
yes ma'am
Dipu Rajbongsi.
present ma'am
Yes. Kento Miu.
Present, ma'am.
Kobamero.
Present, ma'am.
Golap Narjari.
Present, ma'am.
Ruhullah Arbaz Ansari. Tatar Yangfo. Tatar Yangfo present. Okay. Teflu Crow. What's the name?
Present, ma'am.
Okay.
Pro present, ma'am.
I cannot pronounce your name correctly, okay? Or some
Okay.
names are very tough. Zoni Nomuk. Imshur. No. Zomi Nomu. Present. Absent. Okay. Festus Keomi. Festus. Absent. Tezabor Kedistu. Tezabor. Parthapratim Sonwal.
Present, ma'am. Yes,
Udit
ma'am.
Haloy. Udit Haloy. Tem Azad.
Yes,
Tem
ma'am.
Azad.
Tem Ajad is present. Yes, ma'am.
Why? Okay, he present.
Present,
Nanu
ma'am.
Kar
Them, ma'am.
Nanu
Ma'am.
given ma'am. Okay. Nanu Kar
Them Azad is present, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Azad is given. Present given. Pura Techang. Pura Techang absent. Ahom Riyangan Singh.
Present, ma'am. I'm Om Regan.
Likha Tago.
Present, ma'am. I'm Om Regan.
Likha Tago. Nanu Padung. These are 6th semester student, I think. Nanu Padung, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Here it is given, I don't know. Minking Partin,
6 ma'am.
also 6th sem, I think. Or 4th sem. Okay. Sandy,
100%.
Sandy, Sandy, absent. Omid Pangang, 6th semester student, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. 6th semester.
Shubhajyoti Das,
Present, ma'am.
Suraj Borua, oh sorry, Bora.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
ক'ত ঘৰ তোমাৰ?
I'm Nogam.
নগাঁৱতে আছা নে?
Hi, ma'am.
ঘৰত চাগে আছা?
Yes, ma'am.
ষ্টুডেন্ট বিলাক? Okay. Tabit Tagu, Moses Tripura. Moses Tripura.
Present, ma'am.
Lobson Das. Lobson Das. Serlonga Timung.
Present, ma'am.
Keswani oh sorry, Rosmita Hojai.
Present, ma'am.
Keswani Lasu. The Damtar Dini.
Present, ma'am.
Tokmem Tali.
Present, ma'am.
Prasanta Debbarma.
Present, ma'am.
K. Tivika Kiba. Nabam Takam. Again, these are 6th semester student. Why they are registered in 4th semester? Don't know. Any Yasung.
Present, ma'am. Peyamu.
Okay. Tar Tayum. Tar Tayum. Vijay Chaudhary.
Present, ma'am.
Lawrence
Vijay Chaudhary.
Linda. Lawrence Linda. Shalonga Timung. Nabam Takap.
125.
Present, ma'am. Navam Takap. Present, ma'am.
Shalonga.
Given, ma'am. 125 given. This one is all room.
Rohim Ali. Goigo Kaya.
Present, ma'am.
Bibrajit Mozumdar. Amarjit Sonwal. Oh, I cannot finish. Meeting will end within 5 minutes. So let me. Those
Ma'am.
who are not given, you join again, okay? Amarjit Sonwal. Amarjit Sonwal. Okay, let me click photos. Otherwise, it will take time. "50 participants. Someone have left, I think.
Ma'am. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am. Ma'am, Ruhullah present, ma'am. You give me an absent.
Who is present? Jasna, who have.
Ma'am, Ruhullah, ma'am.
What is your name?
043. Ruhullah.
Rulla. Okay.
Yes.
Rulla Abras
043.
Ansari. Okay.
Ma'am, roll number 97 present.
Okay, I will give you. I have taken your attendance. That means I have taken. So I will enter in the sheet later. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.